What is going on, X community? XS Tom here, and today, people, we're going to be doing the Week 3 Pickems for the Minors Division for this video. And of course, joining me, like last time, is Galaxybomb.
Hello, everyone.
And so, as you can see on the board, the scores are a little wonky here.
Hey, listen. I did get a perfect for 2 points, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. However, you locked on, a team that lost, which meant
I trusted them.
Well,
Oh, that's why I had 2 points, because I got a -1 from the lock. But you were correct.
Oh, I was correct. So you have a 2, so it's 2-8. Let me just fix
we
that
were
during the
we were
video.
looking over this before the recording, and we were like, why do I have 2 points? I got 3 points, but we forgot that locking subtracts a point if you miss.
Yep.
So there we go.
So it's 2-8. All right, I'm gonna put some wild 6-0s in here. All right, don't worry.
I don't know. This one's gonna be interesting for sure.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to somehow throw really badly in order to actually lose minors, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. So the first matchup of the evening is going to be T1 T-Tars versus Thor's Thundies. So, this matchup's actually pretty one-sided in my opinion. Thor's Thundies, the first 4 Mons outspeed Arvid's team, but I mean, we see some creative things coming from Arvid, especially from last week. We saw a prankster ring target Cottony tricking the ring target onto the only fairy type being Hatterene on the other team, and then just spamming Regidrago's Dragon Energy to win the game. Now, that was cool. I didn't expect that to happen, but it happened. If Hatterene had Trick Room, I'm pretty sure you would have lost. Thankfully, they did not go for that. So,
yeah, I don't know. I feel like they might continue to do some crazy things, so it's really hard to predict how this match is gonna go.
Yeah,
because I could definitely see Thor's Thundies like kind of playing it safe, doing the standard stuff, and then Tyranitar's just turn around and be like, "You activated my trap card," and a weakness policy on Venusaur or something. Like, wait, what?
Yo, weakness policy Venusaur, and then you just Sunny Day so that you're faster. You get that weakness policy boost. You just sweep.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, anything can kind of happen here. So,
hold on, I like that tech. Let me write that down. Hold on.
I'm just saying, like, if Tyranitar are gonna play that crazy in the first, like, in this early in the league, who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it for sure. And given that, I do think Tyranitars have this one, even though I feel like Thor's Thundies might have a more solid team. I feel like what we've seen last week shows that the Tyranitars understand their team pretty well enough to kind of branch out of that comfort zone and do something unexpected.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm gonna give them a 2-0 to start.
It's fair. 2-0. Could see it happen. I think the Thor's Thundies are actually going to win out here. I think Regidrago sort of needs to run Scarf here to be able to do anything because of, again, all the fast Mons on the Thundies team. The Diancie is also a really nice wall, as well as the Escavalier, to the Regidrago. Diancie is probably the biggest one because I don't think it has a steel type move. I could, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. It might have Iron Head or something. I don't think it does though. So it's pretty good here. I think Diancie has to come because it's of course fairy type against the Regidrago. It's gonna be tough. I definitely think the Thor's Thundies are gonna win here. And I'm going to give them a 5-0.
Okay.
What'd you say for the T-Tars?
2-0 for the Tyrantars, yep.
Gotcha. Alright. And the next match here is going to be Thunderous, our new coach, and aka Shandy, and London Lux Rays. So, got two Thunderous teams in the same division. This is interesting. And what I'm looking at here is the actual swaps, because Thunderous Shandy did make a lot of swaps
Yeah,
here.
I see that. This team is very different.
Yeah, and I think it looks way better.
I like the Chinchino.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that. I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen a Chinchino in either majors or minors. I don't think.
Yeah.
So because I feel like it's really good. I mean, skill link makes that thing pretty scary to go up against.
Yeah.
So, because it's got a decent amount of tech options. And just kind of looking at the Lux Rays, I feel like it's got a good matchup against them. 'Cause they don't have a fighting type from what I see. Oh, Chestnut is fighting, yeah.
Chestnut is a fighting, yes.
But then they probably do have a decent amount of fighting tech.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see it doing some work.
So the biggest problem with Chinchino is that it gets walled by steel types. So, but the thing is, Berserker isn't the best steel type. So if you're able to sort of, I mean, this team sort of runs over Berserker. I'm not even sure if it's coming because like Jordan has coverage for it, Girder has coverage for it, Scorch, Sand Slash, freaking, just everything has coverage for it. I don't think it's coming, but it might need to, because since Chinchino is actually really annoying, because now that it has triple axle now, it can run Technician triple axle, or it can run Skill Link triple axle, and what that means is that it only needs to hit one triple axle, and it hits all three.
Ooh,
if you don't know.
Rough.
So that means that triple axle into Chestnut, now that it has that tech, Chestnut is not a counter. So I really like Chinchino here, and yeah, I don't know how the Lux Rays are actually going to really fight against this team. I think it's sort of one-sided here.
Yeah, I mean, I looked through it. I don't see any safe opportunity for Marowak to come in. I feel like this is like one of the worst times. Like this shows like the main weakness of Marowak, and its speed, where it doesn't have a lot of safety, which means it doesn't really do too much. Floatzel and Boltons kind of have to be relied on for their speed. I don't know. I do agree with you. I feel like Thunderous has the upper hand here, but that's why I'm giving Lux Rays a 3-0.
Whoa, hey, whoa.
They're gonna pull it back. They're gonna find a way to push ahead.
Damn, you're gonna. So I see your strategy. You have to sort of do some different.
My strategy is clearly I need to go with what I don't think is gonna happen with the miners.
I see you. All right, I'm gonna give the Thunderous. I'm gonna give them a. I'll give them a 5-0 as well, just like last time.
I said 3-0 to the Lux Rays.
Yeah, I got that. I just meant my last guess was 5-0 as well. Yeah. All right. Next one we have Florida Failings versus the Sleepy Snorlax. Ooh, so we got mascot versus mascot here. This is gonna be really fun.
I like this one. This one's gonna be definitely very, very fun.
Okay, what I want to see here is I want to see choice banded Phalanx with it coming into a defog from like Mantine or like, I don't know, Roto, whatever, and it just clicks a button and kills something. That's what I want to see.
Can Snorlax wallet though?
Snorlax wallet of Phalanx?
I don't know.
It's a fighting type. I hope not.
Yeah, but it's Phalanx.
Oh, well, I mean, that's fair. All right, well, listen. The mascot power makes it 1.5 times more powerful, okay? That's just how it works.
Of course.
Yeah. But anyways, so with the whole team, so the Sleepy Snorlax got Mantine, like I said. They got Mantine, they traded out their Drapion, and then the Phalanx picked it up. So that's that's interesting.
Yeah,
Drapion
that's
on this
pretty
team instead of, I think it was, what was it, like Thievel? I think it
Yes,
looks way better.
I believe so. Oh yeah, it definitely rounds out the team way more, and the fact that the Snorlax don't have a redundancy in poison types makes them stronger as well.
Mm-hmm.
They still have a little bit, but not nearly as much as they did before.
I actually,
So
I just want to mention this. Um, there could even be like a semi rain core in Sleeping Snorlax's team. I mean, you got Mantine with Swift Swim, you got Seismitoad with Swift Swim, you got Rotom that can run Thunder, you got Fortress, which is only weak to Fire, which under Rain is good. Like, there's like a decent core here with Rain.
does Galarian Slowbro have some water tech moves? I'm sure it does.
Yeah,
It's
of course.
Slowbro, right?
Yeah.
So that would be pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I can definitely see that. I mean, I think the Phalanx have to watch out for it, though I don't think they would be too hurt by rain because they do have Kingdra,
true.
so it's also something to keep in
And
mind.
Frostmaw.
Yeah, that is also true. I do think the Phalanx are stronger here. I'm gonna give the Phalanx a 4-0 here.
Ooh,
Um,
4-0. Okay.
While I am confident in the power of Snorlax, I feel like the Phalanx has a lineup that is able to answer it pretty well.
Alright. So, I'm gonna give it to the Snorlaxes. Granted, they didn't play their game last week, but if they play this week, I'm gonna give it to the Snorlaxes. I'm gonna give them a clean 1-0.
Okay, fair enough.
Clean. So you said
4-0 to the Phalanx.
4-0, and I said no. Okay. Alright, next battle. Bam. San Francisco Salazzles versus the Berlin Blossoms. Ooh, so, where do we begin? How about the speed again? Well, why don't we go back to the speed?
Yeah, so this is the perfect example of why speed is so important, because if you don't have speed against Salazzle, you're in trouble. This is like the perfect opportunity for Salazzle to do a ton of work. Not to mention Rabambi there. If they do, I don't even think they need to get up webs, but if they do, just in case something's a choice scarf as an answer, that cripples it super hard. Like, oh, I don't know what the Blossoms are able to do here. It's pretty rough.
I mean, the first 5 Pokemon outspeed their whole team. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, this is definitely a scary one.
I mean, yeah, if you get up a Trick Room, sure, but then stuff like Protect exists, and stuff like Gligar exists, and like, you know, it just sort of sits in front of things.
Yeah, I mean, Regice can stall out a Trick Room for a while
Mm-hmm.
too. That's something to keep in mind. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not confident in the Blossoms here. I feel like this is the perfect example of why you need something fast to answer offense like Salazzle, and even Inteleon. Inteleon does a lot of damage. If it's like this, Inteleon could run specs super safely. Like, it does not need speed.
That is very true. Yeah, it could just run specs. It doesn't even need that. I don't even think it needs speed on it. It could just run HP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is scary, very very scary for the Blossoms.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna honestly give the Salazzle like a 5-0 here.
That is fair. That is fair. Now, you say that, right? But like, listen, they did some swaps. They got Combusket now. They got Krokorok. They got something else. What they get? I forgot. Something else. Rotom Frost. So, you know, they got some slight speed. I don't even think it changed, but still nothing over base 90. So that's a problem. I do want to say Salazzle's are gonna win this, but out of the off chance that they don't prep for a Mon here, or they don't prep for Trick Room, or they, for whatever happens, they fall on their keyboard and press the X button by accident. I'm gonna give the Berlin Blossoms a 2-0 here.
All right, just for that, I'm locking Salazzles. There's no way they're losing here. Do not lose, guys. Please, I need my points.
No,
Like, this
alright.
is the freest win for me. I'm sorry, Blossoms, but I need these points.
Yeah, the team matchup is absolutely atrocious. But you know what? We'll see what happens. Alright, we'll see. Next match is going to be the Thornham Fractures, aka Rabbit, versus the Houston Hardscales, which is Lappers. So, again, another speed thing, right?
Not as severe.
Not as severe. It's the
especially
same. It's
because-
86.
Yeah, but Rotom and Gardevoir are known for bringing scarves a decent amount. Like it's a viable set for them, so it's not as bad as last time. It's still pretty bad.
Yeah.
Especially because Indeedee on the enemy team can stop priority from occurring, which
Mhm.
means that can be pretty harsh if they're relying on like a sucker punch here or a quick attack there. And the Arachnid webs, I don't know. Webs might be enough to save them, but it'll be pretty hard to bring it in. So this is definitely pretty tricky to prep for on the hard scales front.
I'm honestly just looking at the team, and I'm also looking at Imalga, and its stab moves are sort of enough to do a lot of work here. It also has stuff like Encore that could Encore the Registeel into like rocks or whatever. I really like Imalga here, and
Yeah, not to mention if Rotom is their main pivot, just eating up those Volt switches, that could be pretty strong as well.
Yeah, Imalga just sort of eats both air slashes and Volt switches and stuff. So, oh man, this is. I think this is the one that I'm gonna lock on here. But
Sure. Gotta build for speed, guys. You need some speed tiers in your lives.
Yeah, if you have trades left, please try to find some sort of a fast mon. They exist, okay? They do exist. Just gotta look.
Both of my games so far have, well, the second one not so much, but the first one definitely lost the speed. So you gotta bring speed. Speed is very important.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say the Fractures are going to win. Please, Rabbit, do not meme too hard this game. I'm gonna give them a. I'll give them a 4-0.
Well, now that you say it, I feel like Rabbit's gonna look at this line and be like, "Oh, this is gonna be easy. Bring some very memey strats and lose by like a 1-0." So I'm gonna give Heart Scales a 1-0.
You know what? That is definitely possible. It's definitely possible. But I am gonna lock on this one as well. So.
Okay.
All right. Next game is going to be San Francisco Sirens against the Mafia.
All right. What do you think about this?
All right. I don't like your matchup. I personally just don't like it. I think
I don't either.
I think Colossal's nice here. Besides, like against the Sharpedo, I think Colossal's actually pretty decent. It's able to sort of wall the Magmar. Well, no, it can't because it has Scorching Sands now. So never mind. Maybe it's not as good because never mind. Okay. What else? Oh, Beldum looks pretty nice. It has Iron Head, which could be pretty good. Anyways, all jokes aside, I like the Ralladon. I think the Ralladon pressing Draco Meteor seems free because there's Galarian Weezing, which doesn't want to come in on like a Flash Cannon. So unless you're like choiced, you could just press Flash Cannon right after you press Draco. So.
Yeah, I have some ideas for sure. I do think this is definitely my hardest matchup yet, which is worrying because I lost the last two. but I feel like I can pull it. I think I just need to be a little careful, you know. Just play it safe. Get some strategy going here, but I feel like I can do it.
Yeah, I believe that
Uh,
you can do it. I also believe that Shkibi is a very good battler, so I don't know how it's
can
gonna work.
I vote against myself?
Oh, you could, yeah, you can if you want.
I'm gonna give the Mafia 4-0.
Wow, you're just gonna throw to get the points. I see you.
Just in case things go wrong, I have some kind of backup plan. You know?
Wow, you're gonna be like, hey,
Yeah,
at least I got the point.
exactly.
All right, well, I'm gonna give.
I don't know. This team is really scary for me. I don't,
I
know
I
what I'm
agree.
doing.
I agree. I think it's gonna be super tough for you. There's a few things that you can do here and there, but it's gonna be tough. It really is. However, you don't have confidence in yourself, but I do. So I'm gonna give you a 3-0. You're gonna do it.
Ooh, that's very brave.
It is very brave, but you know what? You need to win this one, okay? If
I
you
need
don't
points.
win, yeah. Well, okay. Well, you need to win this one, right? So you said you're voting against yourself 4-0.
No.
And
Hey, the last 2 times I voted for myself, it didn't go well. Okay.
yeah, but you gotta have confidence in yourself. And I gave you what? I gave you 3-0. Something like that. Yeah, 3-0. All right. The next battle is going to be Houston Toros versus all Whoopers. All right.
This matchup was fun.
It looks fun.
Honestly.
I feel like any team going up against Cross has a death wish. Because his team looks insane. But there's definitely some things you could do here. Whoopers, like you could.
I want to see
Yeah.
shift gear clink clang.
Here
Yeah.
against the Moltres that is flame body. Are you insane?
Yeah.
Oh god.
They'll
no.
never expect it.
There's so many things that wall that. I don't think that's a good idea.
It'll work. I believe.
Against what? What does it hit?
Clefairy.
Oh yeah, that's a big threat that you were not afraid of that.
It's very threatening when it shell smashes.
Clefairy? Is it
Yeah,
metronoming? What is it doing?
Metronome shell smash. That's what happened last time.
Okay. Anyways, hey, look, it has 3 kills already. I think it's like the second highest kill mon
That's what
on
I'm
Cross's team.
saying.
Yeah, it's got more kills than Ambipom right
You
now.
gotta bring us to Clink Clink gangster.
Uh-huh.
No, but in all seriousness, this is a pretty big struggle for Whoopers. I do think Schindler and Furret can probably do something here. Maybe.
You say
it's a little
Furret?
tough. Yeah, I think Furret can do something. I think Furret might
You
be
said
viable here.
Furret.
Yeah,
The mon that can't do anything.
Furret can do something here.
You know what?
Look, I think
What?
Furret can do some kind of trick shenanigans with a scarf to cripple something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know, you turn out and hide.
So you think the mon with base 415 base stats?
Look, it'll run scarf. It'll trick the scarf onto I don't know, the Zoroark or
Yes, make it faster.
the Probopass.
The Clefairy, take
know.
it to Violet, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look, okay. I'm just hoping.
Alright, well, alright, how about you start with this one? Who do you think is gonna win here?
The Whoopers will win 5-0.
Wow, Jesus.
I have faith.
Now, I was gonna guess Whoopers, because I didn't see... I mean, I like the Chandelier here, I like the Slowking here. But I feel like Cross Cross's team is so scary. I'm gonna give it to Cross because I want to be different, and I'm gonna give him a. I give him a 4-0.
Okay.
All right. Last match of the minors. We got Breaking Zoltz versus Charlotte Beedrills. What an interesting one.
This is a very interesting one. Just kind of looking over it. I mean, Charlotte Beagles has a very solid lineup here, but I feel like Breaking Zoltz has almost a perfect opportunity against it. Maybe I'm missing something, but like, I don't know. I feel like Heliolisk
Oh,
can hit.
I made a mistake.
Oh, was there something wrong?
Yeah, I forgot to fix their team. They have a Kingdra instead of the Araquanid. They added a Dupiter, and they also have a Sneasel. I just did not,
That's
and they
right.
don't have Punch.
Some stuff.
And they have
around.
Kangaskhan. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff that they don't have on here. That was my fault.
It's okay. You gotta have
I gotta mess up one of the slides always. All right. Well. Sorry. What were you saying?
So I don't know because I might be completely wrong now. Just kind of thinking about it. I was gonna say Zoltz has some good answers, but possibly not.
Well, I think so. The Zoltz they have Minior, and Minior still outspeeds their whole team. Plus, if they can get a Shell Smash off, I mean, that's not much that can really stop it with like acrobatics. I mean, a Palisand, I guess, is there. If you weaken that thing, then Minior just wins. Like, there's no switching to Minior if the Palisand's gone.
Yeah, it's getting rid of that Palisand. That's pretty tough, though.
Well, yeah, I guess it's fair. You can always run like a Toxic Minior to threaten it out, and then just switch or something. I don't know. There's plays around it. There's definitely plays around it.
Yeah.
I think I like the Zoltz matchup better.
Sure.
But yeah, having people can't see, you know.
I am gonna give a 1-0 to the Beedrills, though. I think it's gonna be a close game, but I think the Beedrills can pull ahead.
So you think it's gonna be a 1-0?
Yep.
Okay. And so I'm gonna say that the Breaking Zoltz are going to get. I'm gonna give them a 4-0.
Okay.
Alright, that was the last of that. Of course, I messed up like usual, but it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, so. Let's see. Okay. So, yeah, let me just go back real quick. I feel like I messed up another slide, but that's okay. So our scores right now are 8-2. However, we had a lot of different things for this week. So basically, it's all up in the air. If I get all wrong,
I'm not playing it safe anymore. Playing it safe is not the way to go.
Yeah, playing it safe makes you lose points, man. You gotta play it hard. But yeah, so this is gonna be an interesting week. At the end of it, I can't wait to count how many points we both have, because I think it's gonna be a lot closer. Unless I somehow get all of them right again and you get them all wrong again.
Yeah. See, this time I stole the ones that would easily win out from under you, so you had to pick the other. I know you don't have to pick the under, but I know that you usually want to.
We'll see. Maybe you'll be wrong.
Maybe. There's a lot of maybes here.
Maybe. All right. Anyway, guys, if you are new, of course, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be doing. Look, I feel like I keep saying this every week, but we're gonna be doing low tier legends very soon. So don't you worry. All right, don't you worry. But yeah. We'll see you next time. Galaxy, wanna end it off?
good luck in your matches. Hopefully, I don't, uh, you know, die during my match. But I'll try it and spice it up a bit. We'll see. And I hope, given some of the lineups, I hope these weekly matches are gonna be pretty spicy.
All right. Well, we will see you next time. Peace.